everyone. You're welcome to the Total Education Show.
School is not just about academic subjects alone. School is also about co-curricular activities. School is engagement with fun.
Development of a child is 360, and that's why we have tagged this program Total Education Show.
Stream is here to raise kids that will identify the problems, come together as a group, and see a way to correct the error.
We normally say that we have 4 baskets of rights. So four baskets
of rights. At the end of 3-year training in technical colleges, students are competent enough to take any job.
Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you. Hello friends, hello everyone at home. My name is Wumi Tolu Alalade, your anchor on the Total Education Show. Yes, Total Education Show. The show is put together and packaged by the Lagos State Ministry of Education for your co-curricular aspect of education. So you have a total and a valued education system even in your homes. Yes. Now, what areas will we be looking at? We're going to be looking at STEM issues. We're going to be looking at TVET, and we'll be looking at, yes, child protection issues. Everything that has to do with child protection and advocacy of your children, even as they are home. Now, do you want to give me feedback? Yes, I want to hear from you. You can send in your feedbacks to me on this WhatsApp number 081-26601-889. Yes, WhatsApp messages only on 081-26601-889. Yes, I'm waiting and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you. Welcome to today's program. Today we're going to be discussing issues bordering on TVET, as we always do. And we're going to be looking at misconceptions that surround TVET and all other solutions that we can give to this stigmatization against TVET. Also, we'll be looking at the role that the government can play in enhancing the glory of TVET. I'm sure you had fun in the last episode. So today, Olaiwola Olufemi, our director from GlassFab, who is the principal of GTC Ekpe, will be shedding more light on these outlined topics. Please sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to today's program. Today, we're going straight to TVET issues once again. And on this episode, we'll be looking at what is responsible for misconceptions that people have surrounding vocational and technical education. Also, I would like to recap what we did last week. And before I do that, I want to welcome Olaiwola Olufemi, our director, and also a principal in GTC Ekpe. Welcome on board, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So last episode, we looked at core soft skills required in TVET.
Yes.
And you were able to tell us so many of them: communication skills, entrepreneurship skills, and that the students learn to work together as a team. They've got leadership skills. And we also looked at the significance of these skills as they go and function in the place of work. So
Right.
Today we want to go straight and look at generally in the time past, or even in some quarters in Lagos State or generally in Nigeria, people look at the vocational and technical education as places where they have training for fashion designing, where you go to learn hairdressing. So they think that is what they do in the TVET school. But from what you've been telling us from the beginning of the show, I would like you to kind of talk about the misconceptions and give us a more broader view of what TVET is all about.
Okay, thank you very much. Technical college is more than vocational center. Vocational center is where you go acquire the skill within 6 months, 3 months, and you are done.
So like our tailoring places, the fashion design outfits.
It's more than that.
That is vocational.
That is vocational. Okay. You just receive basic skills in vocational centers, but every other rudiment attached to that particular skill, they are not taught in vocational center. In technical college, whatever trade you choose, you will spend nothing less than 3 years in doing it.
Wow.
You'll be made to undergo the basic scientific knowledge associated with it.
So they do chemistry, physics, and all that?
Biology, mathematics,
really?
economics.
So it's just like a senior school?
Like a senior school.
Definitely.
What makes us to be different is the practical aspect.
So it's a plus to go to
technical college. And in the past, many people believe that people that go there, they are the less privileged ones. They are the dropouts.
Okay, those people that drop out of our
out of secondary school.
Or that cannot proceed to the university.
They believe the best place they can go is technical college. Technical college is more than that. If you want to function well in technical college, you must be sound upstairs. All the scientific subjects in secondary schools, you have to undergo them in technical college. Apart from that, you will now go to your core trade areas.
Where you have practicals.
Where you will do the practicals. Yes. People equally believe that it's only men that can do the job.
No.
It goes beyond that.
Yes, skills are for everybody.
It's for everybody. Apart from that, people limit people that go there. That is, they cannot advance.
They think that once they go to technical college, that's the end of it.
That is the end of it.
They can't go further in life.
But we have from our colleges, people that graduated and that have become lecturers in higher institutions in Lagos State here today.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
So the type of exam we write there give us opportunity to advance to higher institution.
Okay.
NAPTEP exam.
Okay, yeah.
Without one, yes.
That's fantastic. So talking about those exams that they have and they write, knowing that the misconceptions about technical vocational colleges in Lagos State is a no-no and is a wrong-do, I want us to just briefly go on and see some of the other aspects of what they do in the vocational and the education training centers in Lagos State.
Technical education is not all about practical acquisition. It equally entails entrepreneurship. That is, conversion of all the acquired practical skills into business. And this has prompted the Young Entrepreneurs Club of the college to think of how to convert the waste materials in our society into useful items. A wasted plastic material, when converted, can be used to make curb, it can be used to make a roofing sheet, it can be used to make interlocking, plastic interlocking block. You can see the mold for making the roofing sheet, and that is equally the curb. It is fabricated from metal. It is a mold for making the curb. Next to it is the mold for making the interlock. Now, right in the workshop, in fabrication and welding workshop, the fabrication process is what you can see. The molds are made from metallic material. The cutting process is a stone. When it is designed and cut into shape, this one will later be taken to welding machine. That is, after folding into the required shape. The cutting process of some parts that makes up the mold is in progress. As you can see, the measurement is taken and the fabricator is about to do the cutting. After cutting all the necessary parts, these are now arranged accordingly, followed by a welding process. There, the mold for the roofing sheet is about to be made. You can see folding machine there. You can see the sheet metal cut into size and being set out for folding. It has to be done gradually, one after the other, according to the marked out pattern on the sheet metal. You can see the fabricator working on the sheet metal, setting it according to the design and folding as required. After folding as expected, it will now be taken to welding machine for final welding that will give the required shape. This is the welding stage, and that is the mold for plastic interlock mold. The welding is in progress. It had been formed into that shape. The free parts has to be joined together through welding process. All this has to be prepared before going into the molding process. And if it is not done accordingly, it will not give the desired result. That is the lower part of the mold. It has been turned upside down, and the welder is welding the ejection part of the mold. By the time the welding process is done on the mold, or after the mold has been prepared, there is need for the plastic material to be converted into pasty stage. That is part of the densifier. Charcoal is charged into it, and that one is the shredded plastic material that has to be charged into the densifier for converting into pasty form. Plastic material has to be reduced to these sizes so as to achieve ease of melting when charged into the densifier. That is equally nylon of sachet water. It is being arranged. You can see the heating chamber of the densifier being charged with charcoal, and it is being ignited in order to generate the required heat that will melt off the plastic material that is being charged into the densifier has been placed on the heating chamber. The densifier we use in this case is an improvised one. It is not standardized. When necessary support is given, the densifier can be made better than that. And you can see plastic material, the shredded plastic material is being charged into the densifier in order to achieve the pasty form that the plastic material is required to be. The operator in this case is fully kitted. You can see his hand with hand glove, because when the molten plastic material falls on the hand, it can cause a serious burn. As a result of this, he has to cover his stance with glove while charging the material into the densifier. A standard densifier does not look like this. It will have just a little opening on the top, while the inside a container and then be poured into the densifier according to the measurements that have been prepared. The charging is still in progress. It has to be charged into the densifier port where it will melt to pasty form. It is done gradually.
And when you're gone, I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't see, I can't think, I can't be free. I need you.
When it is fully charged, the shredded plastic material must be pressed down inside the densifier and be stirred in order to have blended component parts. And that is what is going on. It is being pressed down in the densifier in order to make those that are on top to blend with the already melted part at the lower base of the densifier. You have to ensure that the charged material into the densifier is properly melted and blend together through stirring process. Other material have been added in that case, and it is being stirred together in order to make all the materials to blend together. At this stage, the nylon sachet are now added to the shredded plastic material. These two blend together plus other material that have been added. They are stirred in order to achieve proper blending. Stirring is still in progress. The means of generating fire for this densifier can be either through electricity, gas, or through charcoal as it is shown in this project process. Other material have been added there in order to make up for the required content. When those material melts together and blended together, the final result will give us the desired final product. About 4 different raw materials are charged into the densifier according to the measure that have been planned. It has to be continuously supplied. It has been melted to the required stage, and it is being poured into the mold. You can see the mold. You can see it being poured through the densifier. It has to be allowed to cool down for about 2 hours before it can be removed. So if larger quantity is to be produced, you need more mold. The final product is what you can see there. That is an interlock brick made from plastic material.
Welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed the video clip. Yes, we now want to go straight to the visible solution to the stigmatization against TVET. Now we know that the misconceptions are not true. It's not only male children that can go to the TVET school.
And it's not meant for dropouts.
Yes, neither is it meant for dropouts. And we can be sure that some people from the TVET school, they become lecturers, like you said, and they are lecturing in universities as we speak. So I want us to look at some other areas of stigmatization, and is there any visible solution to these areas of stigmatization people look at?
The only thing we need to do, and which we have been doing, is advocacy.
Okay.
getting people to be aware of what we do there, the advantages that is embedded in it.
And this show is part of advocacy as well.
Exactly.
Trying to let people know
Yeah.
exactly what we do at
And the opportunities that surround whoever come to technical college, be you male or female.
Okay.
We have been doing this and we are still going to continue to do it. We have been involving our students in series of community services. We go to organizations like at Ekwe, we have been to High Court, we have been to police station, we have been to some of our secondary schools, meeting them to tell them that whatever service you want us to render in the area of technical education without demanding for any money. They will only provide material.
Wow.
Then we take care of the problem they have. Like in one of our schools at Ekwe, we have assisted them in repairing their hostel bunk, I mean the bed there. We have been to police station to fix their borehole.
Wow, for free?
For free.
That's awesome.
The same thing at High Court.
Oh.
It's just a matter of buying material, then we do the service and we leave. So that is part of the advocacy we have been promoting in order to let people know what and what we can do. Our Lagos State government have been trying, and I will employ the state to continue to assist us the more, involving trainees from technical college in doing some projects that belongs to the state. That one will earn us more recognition. Like, for example, at last Feb, when the present office was under construction, students were drafted
Yes, I
from the
remember
5
they built
technical
the-
colleges.
Yes, they built the building. They were part of the building.
Right from the foundation to the completion of the building.
Yes, yes.
Also at Ekpe, we have a project, a workshop donated by Julius Baja. It was constructed from the foundation to the final stage
Oh, by the students?
by the student under the supervision of experts from Julius Baja.
Ah, that's very good.
The same thing is applicable to our center at Agidembi.
Yes, we want to look at the roles of government to enhance the glory of TVET. Can you share some thoughts on that, sir?
Lagos State government have been playing a supportive role in promoting TVET. One of the things in which we have been engaged to do is the construction of a last Feb headquarters, right from the foundation to the roofing stage. Everything there we are done by students drafted from technical colleges across the state.
Wow, that's great. So they are part of the building and construction of the LASWEB office.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
The same thing happened at Ekpe. Julius Baja donated a workshop complex for construction trades. The students were involved right from the beginning to the final stage in the construction of that workshop project.
That's so good.
The same thing is applicable to our center at Agidimbi. With opportunities of that nature, our students will be able to be performing more and become more competent in their trade areas. At the end of the day, we are under supplying what we have on ground. And that is why people used to say, despite technical colleges in the state, people from Republic of Benin, from Cotonou, from Togo are still taking our jobs here. It is because we have under supply.
So we're using this opportunity to call out to people from all parts of Lagos State to send their children to our TVET schools. And of course, we know that the government will look into creating and establishing more technical colleges in the state as the demand for technical colleges increase in our state. Thank you very much for being a part of the show today. We look forward to having you next episode, Mr. Olayiwola.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for being a part of today's show. I want to say thank you to the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Mr. Governor, and also the PS Education, not forgetting the Executive Secretary LASVEB, and all other stakeholders that made this program to be possible and for us to air it to your viewing today. Please make sure you send your feedback to us on the number showing on your screen, and then feel free to ask questions, to send in your contributions, and whatever clarifications you want concerning the area we covered today, the TVET area. I look forward to seeing you next time, and same station, same time. See you next episode. I remain your anchor, Wunmi Tolualalade. Bye. See you soon.